In the quaint town of Sophos, known neither for its sprawling vineyards nor its shimmering coasts, but for its disproportionately high population of philosophers, a peculiar event was to occur. This town, peppered with thinkers of every stripe, from Stoics who relished austerity to Epicureans who indulged at every chance, decided to host a grand banquet. The intent, ostensibly, was to bridge their ideological chasms with gastronomic delight. The event was to be held at the old library, a building as filled with books as the town was with opinions. Each philosopher was tasked with bringing a dish, not just any dish, but something that epitomized their life's philosophy. As the evening unfurled under the golden chandeliers, so did the variety of bizarre and intriguing culinary contributions. Simon, a staunch Stoic, presented a simple bowl of olives and bread. "Eat to live, don't live to eat," he declared, placing his austere offering among more lavish spreads. Next to him, Eleanor, the hedonist, unveiled her dish with a flourish, a decadent chocolate cake, layered thick and oozing with raspberry coulis. "Pleasure is the greatest good," she proclaimed, her eyes twinkling as much as the silverware. As the banquet progressed, so did the debates. Aristotle's followers brought a balanced meal of fish and vegetables, preaching the virtue of the golden mean, moderation in all things. Across the table, cynics scoffed and passed around a dish of roots and tubers, uncooked and unseasoned, arguing that civilization's comforts were corrupting. The skeptics didn't bring any dish at all. "How can we know what food truly is?" they mused, enjoying the existential debate more than the prospect of any meal. Their table remained conspicuously empty, a bold statement of doubt in an evening brimming with culinary certainties. Amid these exchanges, a lesser-known group, the existentialists, served a pie that looked ordinary outside but was unpredictably spicy inside. "Life is absurd, and our choices define us," they explained, as fellow diners reached hastily for their water glasses after a surprise bite. As the night wore on, ideas flowed more freely than the wine. There was Diogenes' successor, who brought nothing but a plucked chicken, calling it a man under his eccentric interpretation of Plato's "man is a featherless biped." The room burst into laughter, philosophically charged and heartily felt. Marcus, a modern Stoic, attempted to blend traditional Stoicism with a twist of modern complexity in his dish: quinoa salad with a Stoic dressing, a mix of bitter herbs and sweet fruits, depicting life's challenges and rewards. The Neoplatonists, on their part, served a mysterious ethereal dish that involved an assortment of translucent jellies. They seemed to shimmer, sitting on that great oak table, a representation of the world of forms, perfect, ethereal, and ultimately unknowable. Even the vegetarians and the vegans of the group had philosophically charged dishes. Greens displayed not merely for health, but as a manifesto of nonviolence and environmental harmony. As the banquet drew to a close, it wasn't clear whether any philosophical minds had been changed. But bellies were full, and the air buzzed with a camaraderie born of shared sustenance and spirited discourse. Sophie, the town's wise woman and event organizer, concluded, "While we may not agree on the nature of the good life, tonight shows us that food, like philosophy, invites us to explore, to taste, and sometimes to question." As the philosophers departed, under the soft glow of the moon and a sky bustling with stars, they didn't leave with answers, but with new questions and an appreciation for their fellows' culinary metaphors. In Sophos, perhaps, that was exactly the point.